Be ready. 5 seconds.
My dear fellow citizens, I extend to you all my 78th Independence Day greetings. It is an expression of the joy of being part of our great nation along with fellow Indians. Just as we celebrate various festivals with our families, we celebrate our Independence Day and Republic Day with our family that comprises our fellow citizens. On 15th of August, in all parts of the country and also abroad, Indians participate in the ceremonies, sing patriotic songs, and distribute sweets. Young children participate in cultural events. When we hear them talking about our great nation and about the privilege of being a citizen of it, we find in their words echoes of what our great freedom fighters used to say. Then we realize that we are part of a chain that binds the dreams of those who participated in the freedom struggle and the aspirations of those who will witness the nation regaining its full glory in the years to come. Realizing that we are links of this chain of history makes us recall the days when the nation was under a foreign rule. Patriotic and brave souls took immense risks and made supreme sacrifices. We salute their memory. Different traditions and values that had continued to live on beneath the surface found new expressions in several generations of great leaders, unifying the diversity of traditions and their expressions was Mahatma Gandhi, father of the nation. My dear fellow citizens, today on 14th August, the nation is observing a day to recall partition horrors. As the great nation was divided, millions had to suffer forced migration, lakhs of people lost their lives. A day before we celebrate Independence Day, we recall that unparalleled human tragedy and stand with the families that were torn asunder. We are celebrating the 75th year of the Constitution. The journey of the newly independent nation was not without obstacles. Remaining firm on the constitutional ideals of justice, equality, liberty, and fraternity, we are on the mission to enable India to reclaim its rightful position on the global stage. As general elections were held in our country this year, the number of eligible voters stood at nearly 97 crore. This was a historic record, making it the largest electoral exercise humankind has ever witnessed. The Election Commission of India should be congratulated for the smooth and flawless conduct of such a gigantic event. I thank all officials and security personnel who braved the heat and helped electors. Farmers, our Annadata, have ensured that agricultural production continues to beat expectations. Infrastructure has received a boost in recent years. Strategic planning and effective institutions have helped expand the network of roads and highways, railways, as well as ports. Considering the great potential of technology, the government has promoted a range of sectors such as semiconductors and artificial intelligence, while also creating an ideal ecosystem for startups which will propel their growth. It has made India an even more attractive investment destination. With greater transparency, the banking and financial sector has become much more efficient. All of these factors have set the stage for the next generation of economic reforms and economic growth that will catapult India among the developed nations. This rapid but equitable progress has given India a higher stature in global affairs. My dear fellow citizens, we must remember the words of Dr. Ambedkar, the architect of our Constitution. He had rightly said that we must make our political democracy a social democracy as well. Political democracy cannot last unless there lies at the base of it social democracy. The steady progress of political democracy testifies to the progress made towards the social democracy. I firmly believe that in a vast country like ours, tendencies that stoke discord have to be rejected. Social justice is a top priority of the government, and it has taken a number of initiatives for the welfare of the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other marginalized sections of society. The National Action for Mechanized Sanitation Ecosystem will ensure that no sanitation workers will have to manually engage in the hazardous task of sewer and septic tank cleaning. The term justice, taken in the broadest possible sense, includes a variety of social factors. I would like to stress two of them in particular, namely gender justice and climate justice. In our society, women are considered not only equal but even more than equal. However, they have also suffered from traditional prejudices. But I am glad to note that the government has given equal importance to women's welfare and women's empowerment. The budget allocation for this purpose has more than tripled in the last decade. Their participation in the labor force has increased. The most heartening development on this front has been the significant improvement in the sex ratio at birth. A variety of special government schemes have also been designed, keeping the women at the center.